Every MLB stadium explained. American Family Field. American Family Field has served as home to the Brewers since 2001. The stadium holds around 41,900 fans, and fond memories of this stadium include hosting the 2002 All-Star Game. It's not the flashiest park, but fans enjoy its tailgating culture and modern comforts. Angel Stadium. Angel Stadium opened in 1966 and is now the fourth oldest stadium in MLB. It has a capacity of about 45,500, and it's hosted several All-Star games. It was also the site of the Angels' 2002 World Series run. But while the stadium has seen multiple upgrades over the years, it still feels outdated. Talks of building a new stadium have stalled, and its future remains uncertain. Busch Stadium. Busch Stadium opened in 2006 and can seat over 44,000 fans. It replaced the previous Busch Stadium and immediately brought success, with the Cardinals winning the World Series in its inaugural season. Chase Field. Chase Field opened in 1998 and was the first stadium with a retractable roof and natural grass. It now uses synthetic turf due to heat. It holds over 48,000 people and hosted the D-backs' 2001 World Series title. Citi Field. Citi Field replaced Shea Stadium in 2009 and brought a retro feel with modern amenities. With a capacity near 42,000, it hosted the 2013 All-Star Game and serves as the home of the Mets. Jackie Robinson is honored with a rotunda at the entrance, and the right field dimensions were adjusted over the years to help hitters. Citizens Bank Park. Philadelphia's Citizens Bank Park opened in 2004 and has become one of the most fan-friendly parks in baseball. It holds around 42,900 and gave the Phillies a true baseball stadium after years at Veterans Stadium. It was home to the 2008 World Series champions and features the Liberty Bell in center field. Comerica Park. Opened in 2000, Comerica Park is the home of the Detroit Tigers and seats just over 41,000. It replaced the legendary Tiger Stadium and features statues of past greats. Notable moments include playoff runs in the mid-2000s, as well as the early 2010s. Coors Field. Coors Field opened in 1995 and is known for being extremely hitter-friendly due to its elevation. With a capacity over 46,000, it helped launch baseball in Colorado. The 2007 World Series and 2 All-Star games are among its highlights. Daikin Park. Formerly known as Minute Maid Park, Daikin Park opened in Houston in 2000. With a retractable roof and a capacity just over 41,000, it changed the Astros' fortunes. It hosted the team's first World Series appearance in 2005 and their title wins in 2017 and 2022. Dodger Stadium. Dodger Stadium opened in 1962 and is the oldest stadium west of the Mississippi. It's the largest in MLB, holding up to 56,000 fans. It's seen countless legends and multiple championships, and it remains in great shape. Fenway Park. This stadium opened in 1912 and is the oldest stadium in baseball history. It's home to the Boston Red Sox, and it seats around 37,700. It's also famous for the Green Monster and has seen countless historic moments, including World Series titles in 2004 and 2013. Ownership has invested heavily in renovations over the past 2 decades to preserve its charm while improving the fan experience. Globe Life Field. Globe Life Field opened in 2020, replacing Globe Life Park. It features a retractable roof to combat Texas heat and holds around 40,300 fans. It quickly became a big part of MLB history by hosting the 2020 World Series during the pandemic. The Rangers' 2023 championship run further solidified its place. Though new, it continues to improve fan amenities and is built for the long haul. Great American Ballpark. Great American Ballpark opened in 2003 along the riverfront. It replaced Riverfront Stadium and brought a more intimate feel. It holds about 43,500 fans and has hosted events like the 2015 All-Star Game. Its home run-friendly design suits the Reds' power-hitting style, and the stadium remains in good shape with minor updates ongoing. Kauffman Stadium. Opened in 1973, Kauffman Stadium is one of the oldest in MLB but still loved by fans. With a capacity around 37,900, it's known for its fountains beyond the outfield. It hosted the 2012 All-Star Game and the Royals' 2015 championship run. While still functional, the team has announced plans to move to a new stadium by the end of the decade, possibly in downtown Kansas City. Lone Depot Park. Lone Depot Park opened in 2012 with a retractable roof and a capacity of around 36,700. It replaced the shared football stadium the Marlins used before. Its bright, modern design stood out, especially the old home run sculpture, which has since been removed. The stadium has struggled with attendance, but is slowly building a more consistent fan base. No major changes are planned, but improvements continue behind the scenes. Nationals Park. Nationals Park has been the heart of baseball in DC since 2008. It's a clean, modern spot with views of the Capitol Dome and a great vibe down by the river. It really came alive in 2019 when the Nationals shocked the baseball world and won it all. The food scene's solid, and the stadium keeps getting better with small upgrades. It's not flashy, but it's a great place to watch a game, and the Nats are sticking with it for the long haul. Oakland Coliseum. Let's be honest, Oakland Coliseum has seen better days. It opened in 1966, and it's one of the oldest stadiums around. It has a big foul territory, an outdated design, and not exactly packed with fans these days. The A's have been trying to move for what feels like forever, and now it's official. They're headed to Las Vegas. But until then, the Coliseum hangs on, but it won't be hosting games for too much longer. Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Camden Yards is a classic. It opened in 1992, and it was the first of the retro parks and changed the way baseball stadiums were built. Tucked right into downtown, it's got charm, character, and a great view of the warehouse beyond right field. Cal Ripken Jr. made history here, and the place still feels special. The O's have been updating it little by little, and it remains too much of a fan favorite. Petco Park. Petco Park is one of the gems of the league. Opened in 2004 in downtown San Diego, it's got views of the skyline, the bay, and a great mix of modern design and local flavor. The Western Metal Supply Company building built into the stadium is iconic. It started off as a pitcher's park, but has mellowed out over time. With the Padres making noise in the playoffs lately, this place has become electric. And guess what? Petco's not going anywhere soon. PNC Park. If you ask fans for their favorite ballpark, PNC Park in Pittsburgh almost always comes up. Opened in 2001, it's right on the river and gives you postcard-worthy views of downtown and the yellow bridges. It's on the smaller side, about 38,000 seats, but that just adds to the cozy, classic feel. Even when the Pirates struggle, the stadium experience is top-notch. No one's planning a move away from here because it's a beauty that's aging gracefully. Progressive Field. Cleveland's Progressive Field, formerly known as The Jake, opened in 1994 and helped spark the city's baseball rebirth. It's seen deep playoff runs, a couple near misses at a title, and plenty of great moments. The stadium's been updated with new social spaces and fan zones, and it now seats closer to 35,000 for a more intimate feel. It may not get the spotlight, but it's a solid place to catch a game. The Guardians are in for the long run. Rogers Centre. Up in Toronto, Rogers Centre, which opened in 1989, was a big deal when it debuted with its retractable roof and hotel views into center field. It's one of the bigger parks, holding around 49,000 fans, and has been home to some of the wildest moments in Blue Jays history, including that unforgettable bat flip from Batista. The Jays have started major renovations to modernize it instead of moving. New turf, updated concourses, and a refreshed vibe are all part of the plan. T-Mobile Park. Seattle's T-Mobile Park is a fan favorite for a reason. Opened in 1999, it's got a roof that doesn't fully close in. It just acts like a giant umbrella to keep fans dry without killing the outdoor feel. Views of downtown Seattle and great seafood options, including delicious sushi, make it a unique baseball destination. Here, The Mariners snapped their playoff drought in 2022, and the ballpark came alive. It's got staying power, and the team keeps investing in it. Target Field. Target Field in Minneapolis opened in 2010 and was a big win for Twins fans who had spent years watching games inside the Metrodome. It's cozy, stylish, and sits right in the city with good sightlines and local food everywhere. Sure, early spring games can get chilly, but fans love the atmosphere. It hosted the All-Star Game and some postseason action, and the Twins are all in on keeping it their home. Tropicana Field. Tropicana Field in St. Pete is a bit complicated. It opened in 1990, and it's the only MLB stadium with a fixed dome and no retractable roof. The lighting's weird, the catwalks are notorious, and fans aren't exactly flocking in. The Rays have wanted a new stadium for years, and now there's finally a plan for a new ballpark in Tampa Bay. If all goes well, Tropicana will be replaced in a few seasons. Until then, it's functional, but far from a fan favorite. Truist Park. Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, opened in 2017 and has already become a hotspot. It's part of the Battery, a live-work-play development packed with restaurants and bars that stays buzzing even when the Braves aren't playing. The stadium itself mixes classic baseball charm with new-school amenities, and it hosted playoff games right away, including the Braves' 2021 title run. The team's happy here, and fans are too. Wrigley Field. Wrigley Field is baseball nostalgia at its finest. Opened in 1914, it's packed with charm, including ivy-covered walls, rooftop bleachers across the street, and the old-school scoreboard in center. The Cubs' long-awaited 2016 World Series win gave the place even more meaning. But despite its age, Wrigley's has been heavily renovated, with updated concourses and modern touches that don't ruin the classic vibe. It's not going anywhere anytime soon because this is sacred ground for baseball fans. Yankee Stadium. The new Yankee Stadium opened in 2009, and it seats about 46,000. Coincidentally, it was instantly christened with a World Series win that same year. The good news for fans is that it sits right across from the original, and it tried its best to bring history with it. It is sleek, upscale, and loaded with tributes to the whole Yankees legacy. Some fans still miss the grit of the old stadium, but the current version has grown into its place in the Bronx. Guaranteed Rate Field. Over on the south side of Chicago, Guaranteed Rate Field, formerly Comiskey Park II, opened in 1991. It came just before the retro ballpark trend, so it started off a little bland. However, a bunch of renovations since then have added character. The White Sox's 2005 championship was a huge moment here, and while it's not as iconic as Wrigley, it's a solid stadium that keeps improving. There's no serious talk of leaving, but redevelopment ideas occasionally float around. Oracle Park. Oracle Park in San Francisco might have the best views in all of baseball. Opened in 2000, it sits right on the bay, with kayakers paddling around in McCovey Cove waiting for home runs. It's full of character, including brick walls, splash hits, and even a giant glove in the outfield. The Giants' 3 titles in the 2010s made this place legendary. With constant upgrades to keep it fresh, Oracle is here to stay, and is still one of the most scenic parks in the league. Now, which of these MLB stadiums is your favorite, and which ones would you like to visit? Tell us in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more baseball action.